Should we vote on it?
I think we need to vote on this. Oh, all right.
This is Darrell Nolte, resident of Westminster. I oppose this. I listened very carefully to their arguments, and I clearly heard the mayor, the last time this came up, that we weren't going to make any exceptions about the rules. Now, this sounds like a very special pleading, and I'm speaking for a lot of people in this city. We just saw a graphic example of politics, you know, doing special things. I want to quote an article in the Times. This is a quote by Van Tran. "We are a political community, not an economic community," said Van Tran, a Vietnamese-American member of the Garden Grove City Council. That's correct. It's political. You know, from the very beginning, I opposed having this memorial on that property, which was obtained through a HUD loan. These people discussed the fact that this is the third International Vietnamese Student Conference. It's not a simple thing to just organize such a very important thing. Australia, Paris. Yes, maybe the Orange County, which I complain about, is disorganized, but their story may or may not be true. I don't know. But anybody who would organize such a meeting, conference, these 6 days, involving University of San Diego, University of California is more bureaucratic than the county, I bet you, to get anything done. As a former graduate student of UCI, I know about the bureaucracy of the University of California. So I think it's very special that these individuals want to come and hold this. But what about the next time and the next time that has the special pleadings? You know, that park with that memorial is much more than just a park. And it's very clear. I listened very closely to one of the speakers from his organization. We've done special things for this city. We're calling in our card. We want you to support this. And I know you're all going to support this. But there are people in this community that will not agree with this decision. I don't agree with this decision. I don't understand the argument. They went to the county. They got the permission. I didn't hear they got rejected for the parking lot. I mean, I heard Councilmember Fry say, you know, in his argument about this park with that statue is supposed to be a memorial place, a solemn place for people that have died. I agree with that. But, sir, it's going to turn into a political event. She said it herself. This has special significance in the Vietnamese community because of the war. And she's right. I agree with her. It is a very special place for exactly the reasons she said.
Okay.
I wish we could have a compromise here, but...
Your time expired.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
Follow the rules.
Well, this council does have the prerogative of waiving policy if they so desire.
If I can comment on that, I'd like to comment on that, Madam Mayor.
All right.
We are not deviating from our policy. This council has a long-standing policy that we can waive the deadlines if someone can show exigent circumstances.
That's right.
Exigent circumstances exist here because through no fault of the applicant, the county failed to advise them of a limitation on their ability to use the site permit that they were given.
Right.
Had that not been the case, I wouldn't be willing to vote for this. Had they insisted that they get a permit for Freedom Park, I'd vote against it. We're not giving them Freedom Park, we're letting them use the space to the north of Freedom Park. An important distinction. We don't want them tearing apart the new grass of Freedom Park. We don't want to have a problem with too many people there, and we don't want that to be a site for loudspeakers. We've made that clear on repeated occasions. This is not a deviation from the council's policy. this complies with our existing policy regarding exigent circumstances. Otherwise, we wouldn't be voting for it. The mayor's point is well taken, and I support the motion.
Call for the question.
Okay. All right. Vote, please.
The motion carried 5-0.
Remember, you gotta stay. All right, moving right along.
Well, I feel very strongly that we should support our young people in our city. I've always supported anything to do with young people because you're our future. And we expect you to do a good job, respect the other people in the community, and turn that music off at 9 o'clock and clean up everything. Don't leave the mess they did down on 13th Street when they had that last big thing they had, paper blowing all over the city. Clean it up. And I know you will because you always have. And if that's political, then I'm political.